guess the main thing we're seeing is a lot of playing hard and a lot of competing. Guys are really getting after it, really working hard, trying to get better, trying to build on last year, and that's been very encouraging.
And we've still got a rather younger cast, but talk about the five newcomers that we have here this season.
All of them have a chance to really be successful. I'm not sure when that'll be in their careers here at Michigan Tech. This class is a little different than last year's. Last year's, those guys came in knowing that they'd have to contribute from day one. And with that mindset, these guys are developing and learning as they go. A couple of them will probably redshirt. There's one or two that'll be in the mix trying to get some minutes, but and plus we had two kids redshirt that last year that'll definitely be in the fold for trying to get in that rotation. It's been good, and having guys back to kind of show them the ropes has been great.
And with having such a young team, talk about where that leadership comes from.
Really, we only have one senior, and that's Rob, and Rob's not real vocal. Obviously, he does things the Tech way, plays hard, comes with that workman's mentality every day. Hobbs and Logan really do a nice job of trying to be vocal leaders. Josh is really kind of the heartbeat of the team a little bit with his mix of doing things and starting to get more vocal. And then we got guys like Pete, Dan, and Marcus, who might not be the most vocal, but when they're really getting after it and competing, the level really rises, and they're definitely guys that are leading by actions.
And so we return a second team All-Gliac player in Dan Gerzinger. What are you going to see out of him this year in his second year?
It's been awesome. Three guys that really committed to the weight room and getting bigger and stronger. Dan, Marcus, and Dawson. All three of those guys put on some good weight and some good strength and look more ready to compete in here. Dan's done a really nice job of becoming a point guard. Last year he really struggled with finding how to be aggressive with his own offense, when to get other people involved, and just seeing the reads. This year he's really been a point guard. I mean, he's making the reads within our offense and still finding ways to be aggressive himself and just having that quarterback, that point guard mentality, and it's been fun to watch.
And talk about the end of last year real quick, obviously making it to the GLIAC championship game. What do you think this young group can kind of take away from that experience to get a run like that in the conference tournament?
It was huge for confidence. I mean, most teams might have quit last year. I mean, we went through a lot of adversity. We struggled on the road. We had some long losing streaks in there, and we're really struggling. For that group to keep fighting to the very end and have some success in the 2 weeks was awesome. I mean, it really springboarded us in that our postseason workouts and into the summer. But we've been fighting against just thinking that suddenly we're good because we played good the last couple weeks of the season. We still struggle a lot during the year. The league's bringing a lot back. We still need to get better, and I feel like our guys have done a pretty good job of understanding how hard it is to get to that game and taking the lessons so that hopefully we don't have to go through as many struggles to be good at the end of the year, that hopefully we can start at a higher level and keep getting better as the season goes on again, but not have quite as much adversity along the way.
Let's talk about the start of the season with the non-conference portion of the schedule. We've got a few tournaments, but tell me how you kind of got to your non-conference schedule.
Obviously, we took a lot of lumps last year, playing a lot of tough teams on the road. We got some really good competition, non-conference. The one nice thing is a lot of them are neutral games or at home with a little bit more practice in there. So we could take some lumps, but the crossover, we got Upper Iowa and Missouri S&T. S&T's got their whole rotation back. Upper Iowa's got a Player of the Year type kid back at the top of their rotation. UMSL was in the Elite Eight. Duluth got a national championship type team. Moorhead won that league last year, has a lot back. Kentucky Wesleyan's historically pretty good program. Then we still have Winona and St. Cloud. I mean, there's some big time games, and it'll be nice having a lot of them up here.